everybody. This is Jason Ricci here, and as part of the Ricci Road Interviews, we got Mr. TJ Klay here with us. Difference is, I'm not on the road, I'm actually at home in Nashville, and this is one of the greatest players in Nashville, if not the greatest. So I thought, I had him in my house today, because we were working on trying to get a rack-mounted amplified situation going where he could play without cupping the mic and it would still sound amplified, but yet without something coming around it. And I think we came pretty close to getting it, but there's a lot more to TJ than his gear, and that's what we're here to talk about. First of all, when did you start playing?
I started playing harmonica when I was about 30.
So pretty late in life compared to probably a lot of the viewers.
Yeah.
Or actually, maybe not. A lot of YouTube people are starting late now. Yeah. That's the glory of it.
I mean, I played around with one a little bit, learned how to play old Susanna and stuff like that right out of high school, but it was never something I did. And then I was living in Corvallis, Oregon, playing in a band called Lodestar. Actually, I came to play bass on their record.
So did you see DeLay when you were out in Oregon? No, you never did. Paul DeLay, for anybody that was wondering, yeah. How about Curtis? Did you run into Curtis?
No, but Robert Cray.
Oh, yeah.
I went and saw those guys play in Corvallis.
Okay.
And I know Curtis played a lot with them.
Yeah. So what got you into the harp?
I was playing on this Lodestar record, bass on it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
That was my main instrument set. And they had a couple songs that they wanted harmonica on. And what they were wanting was Bob Dylan, Neil Young, kind of straight harpy, you know, not a whole lot of articulate stuff. And I said, well, I used to mess around with one, and I'd like to try it, you know.
Cool.
And my zero ability on the instrument was just what the record called for. So we made their 4-piece band a 7-piece band. And all of a sudden, my job was going to have to be, if I'm the bass player, I'm playing bass on the songs that they want harmonica on. The original bass player who had kind of got bumped over to rhythm guitar and singing the high harmonies would play bass and I would play harmonica. So
fantastic.
Man, if I'm going to do this, I'm playing with all guys that are on their main instrument.
Right.
And I better learn what this thing's about.
Okay, and so in doing that, where did you go?
The first song I ever tried to learn off a record was Bonnie Raitt's version of a Runaway.
Oh, Norton Buffalo switching harmonicas.
The thought never occurred to me, so I got the first one cross harp, the second one 12th position.
Oh!
And then I said, gee, he must be using a chromatic.
Oh, that's great though. At least you got to that far though. That's it's funny. I think I've heard some similar stories about Howard sort of inventing stuff like Levy because he didn't really know that maybe people were switching. I might be off base on that, but that kind of learning is really interesting to me when there's the lack of knowledge actually breeds innovation by people who don't know any better.
Yeah. So
Norton,
Charlie McCoy.
Okay.
And I had this old Sanyo cassette player. The thing was like 4 rack spaces tall, and I brought it to electronics shop, and they built a speed control in it, a Veripitch. This before they made them that way. I thought, you know, this thing only has 10 holes. That's 20 straight notes plus whatever you bend. If I can hear what he's doing, I can figure it out.
And did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would turn it way slow down. Of course, back then they didn't have the technology, and instead of
right, so it was in a different key probably.
But you could just slow it down a half a step.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of learning it on a harp, because they're all the same.
Right, exactly.
So you could just kind of work your way
So we got Norton and then Charlie McCoy and then this slowing down machine you had made, and then what else? Who else came into the picture?
Scotty Ray from the Ray Brothers band.
Not familiar with that name.
Colin Ray's brother.
Not familiar with that name.
Colin Ray's a big country artist.
Okay.
And so they were a band that I would go play with when I wasn't playing with Lodestar, and Scotty gave me the cassette of Paul DeLay. It's the one where it had the red high heel sneaker on the front.
Yeah.
And there was some stuff off there that I definitely learned.
Okay.
From Paul.
Yeah, if you have a copy of that, I'd like to get a copy of that.
I have no idea where that would be.
Okay. All right.
But
anyway, just out of the blue.
Yeah.
So so you got McCoy and Norton, and then all of a sudden DeLay. We're right off the bat now. So 81, 82, you wander upon delay.
Yeah.
Probably a good 10, 15 years before anybody who wasn't living in Oregon ever wandered upon delay. This is before you heard Little Walter?
Yeah.
Before you heard Butterfield?
Yeah. I mean,
Amazing. See, this contributes to the kind of player that you are today. I mean, it definitely, I think.
Yeah. You know, when I first started playing, I mean, I didn't have any idea. I didn't really know of any hard players to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But I really cut my teeth on Allman Brothers Band live at the Fillmore.
Okay.
And I would just pretend like I was Dwayne Allman playing these fills.
Mm-hmm. Like, let me do some.
Just answering the vocal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was what my concept of filling was.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, 10 years after he died, Guitar Player magazine did a tribute on him, and Dickie Betts, the first thing Dickie said was, you know, Dwayne played slide guitar a whole lot more like a harmonica than he did
I think
guitar.
Dwayne had even said that he tried to imitate Little Walter.
Yeah. And he also liked horn players.
So we got Dwayne Allman, Norton, DeLay, and the
Louis Armstrong, all that jazz trumpety.
Like what?
I mean, just playing stuff that kind of has a hornish quality.
Magic Dick quotes Louis Armstrong as one of his biggest influences. What about, so you got, can you do a good Charlie McCoy imitation? You got one for us? No?
Let's see.
There it is. I lost it. All right, little Walter quote at the end, yeah.
But I went to 12th position.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Instead of. And then.
Yeah, nice.
And
Nice.
that's,
Okay. So
I haven't played that in a long time.
when did you wander upon Little Walter and those guys, and Junior Wells and Cotton, and did you ever come in contact with George
probably,
Smith or those kind of people?
You know.
I got a soda here if you want it.
Oh yeah, I love them. You know.
This is Moxie from Maine. It's imported by my mother.
Really.
Pretty terrible, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. I'm a Moxie fanatic. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get one for myself.
You know, when I first came to town, it sounds like I'm getting off your question. I'm really not. I was really excited about meeting Jelly Roll.
Okay.
Well, I was just at Jelly Roll's house, and if you walk down this hallway, you don't see any wall. You just see gold records.
Mm-hmm.
Con Hunley. And then I started using him on some Randy Travis stuff. That was his first bigger gig.
Mm-hmm.
And then he moved to town here. Is Brent Mayer, the guy that produced the Judds. Kyle Lenning, a producer, produced those Con Hunley records.
Mm-hmm.
And but I think Jelly's biggest thing that happened for him.
Okay, so